Knowing what men find attractive is one thing, but have you ever thought about the things they find unattractive? The little quirks and cues that turn them off? Hey ladies, my name is Amy North, and I'm a relationship coach from Vancouver BC. As you may have guessed, today's video is going to cover the top 10 things that guys find unattractive. Now, I know you may be thinking that this is a bit of an easy one, but stick around. You'll be surprised at some of the points I'm about to cover. Before I get started though, I just want to quickly ask that if you like what you learn here today, then please take a second to hit the subscribe button below. Once you do, you'll be notified anytime I release a new video, and you'll also have access to all my other dating advice videos. So then, keep that in mind while you watch this, and I'll get started. Number 1, too much makeup. How many times have you been afraid to leave the house without doing your hair or makeup? Well, it's one thing to care about your appearance. You may be surprised to know that men actually aren't into the whole makeup thing. Now, this doesn't mean that it's wrong to wear mascara or a bit of cover-up, especially if these things make you feel confident and sexy. But when women go overboard with makeup and get what guys like to call cake face, it's not a look they find attractive. So then, when I say too much makeup, some of the things I'm talking about are clumpy mascara, overdrawn eyebrows, extreme eyeshadow, thick foundation, bright lipstick, the works. Sure, some men are into these kind of aesthetics, but on the larger scale, guys do consider overdone makeup to be unattractive. Keep in mind that when it comes to what men are attracted to, natural beauty trumps cosmetics. Number 2, bad breath. Now this is a bit of a universal turn-off because I can't imagine any man or woman being okay with bad breath. To avoid being a victim of foul-smelling mouth, make oral hygiene a top priority, and when possible, carry around a travel toothbrush, mints, or gum. This is especially important for you women who smoke or drink coffee. Being aware of the substances that leave you with bad breath is the first step to conquering it. Number 3, dry or oily skin. Before you get upset about this one, I'm well aware that dry and oily skin issues can be tough to manage, and oftentimes they're related to bigger medical issues. I understand that completely. However, since I'm covering a list of what guys find unattractive, it would be unfair not to include this on the list. To keep this one short, just note that these skin types are not attractive to most men, so do what you can to take care of yourself. Number 4, dressing sloppy. So many women confuse sexiness and sloppiness. For instance, having your bra hanging out is not sexy. Seeing your thong above your pants is not sexy. Wearing a dress or skirt that is so short that your fanny peeks out when you bend over is not sexy. Simply put, sexy is not showing too much. And even though you may think that guys find it attractive, they really don't. In fact, showing areas of skin that aren't associated with sex is what's attractive to them. Think sleeveless tops, scooped collars, fitted skirts. This is where less is more comes into play. Leaving something to his imagination is what's really attractive. Number 5, gossiping. Women are known for gossiping, and that's not usually a good thing. True, not all women feel the need to talk about others in their personal lives, but in the grand scheme of things, women do gossip much more than men, which is why it's no surprise that men find gossiping so unattractive. A big part of why guys don't like gossiping is because it brings out a woman's insecure side. Since gossiping tends to be a negative thing, talking poorly of someone else doesn't do you any favors when it comes to looking good in his eyes. What's worse is when you gossip around a guy, it makes him worry that you'll badmouth him to others when he's not around. That makes you hard to trust, so simply put, avoid speaking negatively of others. By the way, ladies, this isn't a complete list of what men find unattractive. So to find out more of those, visit my website at www.coachnorth.com and watch the free video presentation. Number 6, lying. Similar to my previous point, lying to a man makes you hard to trust, which again is why guys find it so unattractive. No man wants to be with a woman who makes them second guess everything that comes out of her mouth. Just like you wouldn't want to be with someone that made you question their words, neither do men. Lying to a man is never a good idea, especially since chances are that the truth will eventually come out and then you're left cleaning up a mess that could have easily been avoided. Moral of the story, don't lie. It does you no favors. Number 7, self-centeredness. Have you ever been on a date with a guy who thought the whole world revolved around him? He probably talked over you or spent hours bragging about all his accomplishments. While this can easily be mistaken for confidence, realizing someone is self-centered is a huge turnoff. Sure, it's totally fine to be proud of yourself and show the world that you're a strong, capable woman, but it's another thing if you take it too far. And by that I mean putting yourself above others, craving attention, lacking empathy, and thinking you know it all. Really, it comes down to being entitled, and it's not an attractive way to be. Number 8, being obsessed with your cell phone. Now this one is more to the point, but guys find it so unattractive when a woman is obsessed with her cell phone, and rightfully so. Going on a date with someone who is constantly glued to their phone screen not only feels disrespectful, but it also tells them that whoever you're talking to or whatever you're doing is more important than him. And no excuses here either. It doesn't matter if you want to check in on Facebook or post a photo of your meal on Instagram. When you're with a guy, do your best to leave your phone alone. Number 9, cursing like a sailor. If you're watching this video right now, then chances are you have at some point in your lifetime swore. Perhaps you do all the time and it's become a habit, or maybe you save your F-bombs for those really necessary moments. While a little swearing here and there is fine, guys find it unattractive when women swear all the time. Why? Because it isn't sexy to them. In fact, it probably even reminds them of hanging out with their buddies. Sure, this varies from man to man, but in general, cursing like a sailor isn't cute. It's actually brash or even tough sounding. If you want to squeeze your way into a man's heart, then you want to be seen as his lady, not a foul mouth. Last, but certainly not least, we have number 10, nagging and complaining. Now, it's not just men who find this unattractive, because I personally know many women, myself included, that can't stand being around men who do nothing but nag and complain. It really dampers the whole mood. To avoid this, keep conversations positive and fun. Yes, there will be times when it seems impossible to put a smile on, but in those moments, try your best not to lash out or overvent to him. Being able to talk to a guy about your issues is one thing, but being a constant downer is another. Well, that just about does it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions or feedback about what I've shared here, then please feel free to post those in the comments below, and I'll do my best to get back to you as soon as possible. Again, if you'd like to see more of my dating advice videos, subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can do so by simply clicking the subscribe button right below. Anyways, until next time, keep these tips in mind, take care, and good luck.